Have you ever felt like something about you was holding you back? Like no matter how hard you tried, you could never be enough? Maybe it was your past, maybe it was your circumstances, or maybe it was something about you that you never chose. And deep down, you wondered, if I were different, would my life finally make sense? But what if the very thing you see as your weakness is actually the reason you were here? What if your flaw is not a mistake, but a hidden gift waiting to be understood?
Today, I want to share a story about a boy who could not see the world with his eyes, yet saw the truth of life more clearly than anyone around him. And by the end of this story, you may begin to see your own life differently. In a quiet village surrounded by rolling hills and flowing rivers, there lived a young boy who had never seen the sunrise or watched birds soar across the sky. He was blind, yet he possessed something rare. When he spoke, people felt something shift inside their hearts. His words carried meaning, depth, and wisdom. He told stories that didn't come from sight, but from understanding. But the world around him did not celebrate his gift. The other boys mocked him. They laughed when he walked slowly, tripped him on purpose, and ridiculed him for speaking about things he had never seen. Every night, the boy lay awake with questions that hurt more than any fall. Why was I born this way? What is my purpose? Why do I feel so different from everyone else? One morning, his pain became unbearable. Holding his walking stick tightly, he walked toward the river at the edge of the village. He believed the river would end his suffering. But just as he reached the riverbank, a calm voice called out from beneath an ancient banyan tree. "Come, sit beside me." Startled, the boy stopped. Under the tree sat an old monk, silent, peaceful, and deeply present. The boy poured out his heart, the loneliness, the mockery, the feeling of being useless. When he finished, the monk didn't argue. He simply began a story. In a dense forest, many tall, straight trees stood proudly. They were admired for their beauty and strength. Among them grew one crooked tree, its trunk bent and branches twisted. The straight trees mocked it every day. "You are ugly," they said. "You are useless," they said. The crooked tree believed them. One day, woodcutters arrived. "Cut down all the straight trees," their leader ordered. "We can use them for lumber." Then he looked at the crooked tree and said, "Leave it. It's worthless to us." One by one, the straight trees fell. Their perfection became the reason for their destruction. The crooked tree remained standing. Over time, birds built nests in its branches, and animals found shelter under its shade. What it once thought was a flaw became the reason it survived. When the monk finished, he looked at the boy gently. "You think your blindness makes you weak," he said. "But tell me, when you tell your stories, what do you see?" The boy paused. "I see with my heart," he said softly. The monk smiled. "Those who mock you can see the world, but they cannot see kindness, depth, or meaning. They see everything, yet understand nothing." In that moment, the boy realized something he had never understood before. He wasn't broken. He wasn't useless. He was simply different. And that difference gave him a perspective that no one else had. He stopped asking, "Why am I like this?" and started asking, "How can I use who I am?" From that day forward, he stopped comparing himself to others. He embraced his story. And slowly, people began to listen. Not everyone, but those who had wisdom. Most of us spend our lives trying to fix what makes us different.
But what if your struggles are shaping you? What if your imperfections are preparing you? What if your story is meant to heal someone else? Just like the crooked tree, what you see as a weakness may be the very thing that keeps you standing when everything else falls. So take a moment and reflect. What part of yourself have you been trying to hide?
Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might be the light someone else needs today. If this story touched your heart, like this video, share it with someone who feels misunderstood, and subscribe to Elevate and Reflect for more stories that help you see life more deeply. Remember this: you are not flawed. You are designed differently, and what makes you different is exactly what makes you unforgettable.